Hi, welcome to the CMT 155 Photoshop videos. Today I'm going to be covering the Clone Stamp tool. Go ahead and select it, Clone Stamp tool. And what this does, it'll clone pixels, and we'll go ahead and zoom in. You can edit out blemishes in a face, although the spot healing brush and healing brush are a little bit more, they're better tools to use for this sort of thing, but you still can use this. You just need to be wary of where you sample. You hold Alt to sample. You do want to be very precise on what pixels you sample because it copies them directly. And I'll show you an example of that as well. So I sampled here, close to the pixels here, and as you click, it copies those pixels exactly. I'm going to go ahead and make my brush a little harder, which means the edges are not feathered. So let's see, and I will edit out this blemish here, and you'll see when I click and drag, it is very precise on what is copied. So you need to be wary of where you sample with the Clone Stamp tool. We'll go ahead and redo that, and we'll resize the brush to the size of the little blemish here, and we'll resample and click and drag. That's a little better. You want to keep soft edges. You can hold Shift and left and right bracket will reduce and increase the hardness. Without holding Shift, you can increase the size of the brush by using the brackets on the keyboard. So we'll go ahead and let me show you an example of the way to clone how it clones exact pixels. So we'll sample the eye here, and we'll click, and then we'll drag on the middle of the forehead and click again, and there, it sampled those exact pixels with a feathered edge because I have a soft brush top here. You can change the opacities and flows. You can keep this aligned, which means that once the original sample area, so here I'll just demonstrate. So I'll sample the eye again, and I'll click outside, and as I move the mouse, it'll be in relation to where that original sampling point is. So as I click, you'll see there's little crosshairs next to the sunglasses and the hair, and as I drag around, that's the point in which it's sampling from. But you can go around this. Let me just undo really quick these eyes here. If let's say you wanted to clone her eye all around the canvas, go ahead and click off, uncheck aligned, and we'll sample the eye, and we'll go ahead and click around, and it'll always sample that spot, as opposed to where you move the mouse, the sampling point will be moved as well. So this can be useful, but it can also be a pain if you don't remember that you uncheck the align. But yeah, that is the Clone Stamp tool. Pretty simple, and I'll see you next